Hi, I'm really glad you made it back. And I just want to say thank you for watching my other videos. Okay, so you went to flip your switch on your garbage disposal and made a funny noise. You put an L wrench underneath, try to turn it, it's stuck. You go underneath and you press the red reset button, but it still pops. You keep resetting your breaker or your GFI. Our garbage disposal has been around for a while, so I think we need to retire it. What plumbers won't tell you is putting in a garbage disposal is pretty easy. So let me show you how easy it is to install one of these. So let's get started. Okay, I picked up this garbage disposal at Home Depot. I have a Badger now. This one's a Badger 900 Plus. This is what it looks like out of the box. Okay, this is what you're going to need. Number 1, a hammer. Number 2, a flathead screwdriver. Number 3, a Phillips screwdriver. And number 4, a 3/8 box wrench. That's it. Okay, the first thing you need to do is to unplug the power that's coming to the garbage disposal. Okay, so if this is your first time looking under your sink, that big blue thing is the garbage disposal. So at this point, we're going to do 3 things. Let's start from the top to the bottom. On the very top, we have that chrome ring on the very top. Then the next thing down, we have a hose that you can see there. And then below that hose, we have a pipe that's going into the side of the garbage disposal. What we're going to do is we're going to disconnect those 3 things. That top hose, that's coming from your dishwasher, and that pipe goes there into your P-trap. The first thing you want to do is get the 3/8 wrench and take these 2 screws out to remove this plate. You're going to slide the plate back. Okay, one thing I did want to say though is before you get started is put a towel on the bottom of your cabinet. That way, in case if there's any water that spills, the towel will go ahead and absorb it. The other thing you want to do is fold up some towels or grab a blanket or a shipping blanket and put it around the edge of the cabinet and or the floor. That way so you're not leaning up any corners, so you'll be a little bit more comfortable while you're in there doing the work. Once you get the screws loose, you can use a flat screwdriver to remove the screws. Now you can go ahead and work the pipe loose there a little bit. Whatever you do, don't turn the pipe away from the original location because you might break the pipe or the seal. Loosen up the P-trap a little bit so you can turn the whole pipe with the fitting all together. Now loosen up the hose clamp here up on top too so we can remove the hose. Once you got the hose clamp loose, slide it back and just grab it with your hands and try and twist it off. It's been there for a while, so it's going to probably be a little hard to twist it off, so you're going to have to use a little muscle. Okay, if you look closely, on the very bottom there's a ring, the very bottom ring. If you look closely to the ring, you'll see these round things. There's 3 of them. They're like round loops that stick out. What you're going to try and do is take your screwdriver, put your screwdriver to it, and take a hammer, and what you're going to do is hit it so it comes loose. And you want to hit it as if you were laying down looking up at the garbage disposal. It would be counterclockwise. So hit it so it turns counterclockwise. What you're doing is you're loosening up this fitting. It's like a big nut. Now that you got the ring loose and disengaged to the top ring, you may want to put a towel on the bottom just in case it falls so it doesn't damage your cabinet. Anyway, work it loose, it comes out really easy. In the box you'll be supplied with a cord, 2 orange wire nuts, and a connector, a Romex connector. These are the parts you're going to need to power your garbage disposal. It doesn't come pre-wired. Most garbage disposals don't come pre-wired. Don't be afraid, it's really easy to do. Okay, now we're looking at the bottom of the garbage disposal and you're going to see a metal plate. Remove the screw from the metal plate and remove the plate. Okay, once the plate is removed, you're going to dig in there and you're going to pull out 2 wires. There should be 2 wires that are loose in there. Pull them out and you're going to have a white wire and a black wire, as you can see here. Okay, you're going to take this Romex connector and you're going to see that there is a nut that's tied around the threads there, so go ahead and unscrew the nut and set it aside. So take the threads and screw it into the bottom of the garbage disposal. Then what you're going to do is you're going to fish your wire through there. You're going to fish the wire through the Romex, and then just where those 2 wires came out, put your fingers in there and pull the Romex wires out. You're going to have 3 wires, a green one and 2 black ones. So what you're doing is shoving the wire through the Romex connector, and then with your finger you're going to pull the wires out just like the other black and white wire. So now you should have 5 wires sticking out. Okay, you have the garbage disposal, the white one and the black one. You're going to take the white wire from the garbage disposal and you're going to tie it to one of the black wires of the Romex. And then you're going to take the black wire from the garbage disposal and you're going to connect it to one of the black wires of the Romex. Then you're going to take the green wire and you see that green screw there, unscrew it and connect your ground to that and screw it in, and now you're grounded. Okay, shove all the wires in where that green wire's at, in that opening. What we're going to do now is we're going to tighten those two Phillips screws so the Romex doesn't get pulled in or out. It ties it down so it doesn't move. Okay, looks like we're done. Let's close up the patient. What we're going to do is we're going to put our screw back in and we're going to mount our plate back in and tie it down and screw it down. And we're done. Now it's time to install the garbage disposal. Okay, this is one of the things you want to remember. You can see why there's that exclamation point. If you have a dishwasher, you need to knock this plastic piece that's in there out with your screwdriver and hammer, just like it's shown. You do this only if you have a dishwasher. Remember that top hose? That's where that top hose goes. Don't forget to remove this if you have a dishwasher. If you don't have a dishwasher, leave it alone. Okay, now comes the fun part. You're going to be glad that you put those shipping blankets on the edge of that cabinet floor. Okay, just like we took the garbage disposal out, we're going to do the same thing but in reverse. So what you want to do is you want to locate that ring so when you push it up in there, it's easily to twist on and clamp on. You may have to do this 2 or 3 times. And I know it's a little frustrating because you gotta be crouched in there and shoving this thing up. If you need somebody to help hold it up, I'd advise to do it. Anyway, just push it up there and turn the ring, and the ring, just like a screw, will hold itself up there. When you tighten it nice and tight, but don't over tighten it. Now that we got the garbage disposal in there, what we want to do is connect the pipe that goes to the side of the garbage disposal. This is the one that goes to the drain. Now if you look on this sheet here, you can see the letter K. That's the gasket you're going to put between your garbage disposal and that plastic ABS pipe. Once you got the gasket in, the pipe against it, go ahead and screw the bracket in. You can see that we've got the pipe in position now, and now we're going to slide in the dishwasher hose. Whoops, forgot the hose clamp. Okay, looks like we got the screws in and we're checking out, making sure that everything's tight, so we don't have any leaks. Go ahead and tighten up the hose clamp. Okay, looks like we're all done, except we still need to plug the garbage disposal in. Okay, the moment of truth. If we've done everything right, this should kick on. Yes! I love it when a plan comes together. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it was informative. Check out my other how-to videos. I try to put 1 or 2 up a week. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, we'll see you at my next video. See you later.